Hi everybody and welcome back to Mystical Skies. Now, when we last left off, we were working through the quest book for Botania. Now, I've had a little play around here. I've put this tank that I got full of water. I did the leaves trick and made another tank and filled that with water. So we've got that here now to fill up the petal apothecary when we need to. I also made another of the pure daisies, and I put the stone around the bottom of this one, and I put wood around the bottom of this one. Simple reason is I've made a builder's wand. So if I take the builder's wand and I take a couple of bits of wood, all I need to do is that, and then it will just get transforming. Again, with my frame rate is really bad today for some reason. Same with the wood, pop it like that, and that will transform, and then once it's transformed I can just harvest it. Also, if I stop lagging, I made some more fertilizer, so I was able to get some more petals. And then I also spent a bit of time, like I mentioned last episode, spent a little bit of time, and I also made some more. Don't ask me why I made loads of Inferium essence, because I have no idea. But I've got loads of Inferium essence, but I've made some more of the essences, and things like that, just to obviously for further on, just in case I need any more bits and bobs. There we go. See, that one's just popped there, and that one will pop very shortly. So anyway, let's continue with the quest book. So we're in Botania. So the next thing I'm going to do, I think, would be to do these. Now these are the ways of creating mana. This one, as I said last time, the endo flame, I think it's the endo flame. Yep, you throw like coal or wood or whatever on it and it creates mana. So I'll start by using this one. I'm also going to make the sunshine lily and the moonlight lily, I think it's called. So we're just going to make this for now. So we need 2 brown leaves, petals, sorry, a light grey and a red. So 1, 2, let's make a couple. 8. So we want 2, 3, 4, and is that light grey? Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I want 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. So I will show you what I mean. You saw me make the pure daisies. Now I'm going to make these. So Q, just to throw them in. One of them, and see there on my UI it says I'm going to make an exo flame, or is it endo flame? One of the two. Endo flame. There we go. Now, if I was to get another bucket, pop it in there, if I click with right click with an empty hand, it puts all my petals back in there. So all I need to do then is just throw in another seed. Now I can keep doing this. I need to be a little bit quick, not too quick. 2, and then 1 more, and then Q again. So there we are. So let me just pop the bucket back on there with P. So that has made 4 endo flames. Now, hello, Mr. Deer. They were just getting bombarded with all these animals. So anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop these down here, like that. If I hover over them, you'll see there's a tick next to the mana spreader. That means that they are, in fact, attached to the mana spreader. So if they get any mana, it's going to automatically be sucked in by this, which will then, in turn, put it into the mana pool. Now, I will get... Are that owls now? You're not an owl. You're a dove, aren't you? It sounds like an owl. Well, anyway. Coal. Didn't I have some coal? I'm sure I had coal. Where's my coal gone? Did I put it all in here? Oh, 2 bits of coal. Well, I'll show you anyway. I might make some charcoal actually. If I was... I forgot I got my pouch on, so I'm going to put my pouch down with P. There we are. So if I throw these, it gets sucked up. And another one. There we go. So they would have got a little bit of mana from those. Oh no, don't throw my wand. A little bit of mana from the coal, and then they would have sent that straight to the mana spreader. As you can see there, the green bar is going up because the flowers are sending it to them, and in turn that is being sent to this mana pool. And as you can see, it's only a little bit, so I'd need some other way of creating mana. Now, as I said, let's have a look, shall we, at making daylight. No. Day. No, it's not daylight, is it? It's sun. Yes, these. Now I can have a look in my Lexica Botania, or yeah, NEI or JEI, whatever you're using. Either one will help. So it's 3 yellow flowers, petals, and 1 white. Now again, you can make quite a few. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 5. I think that will do for now. And then I want 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, messed it up, didn't I? There we are. And I want 5 seeds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. So the reason I've got so many of these seeds is when I was making the essence, I made loads of wheat, and it's 2 wheat in a crafting table will make a seed. So that's how I managed to do it, if you're wondering, that is. So we need 1, 2, 3, and 1. There we go. So that makes a sunshine lily. Again, fill it up, pop it in there, right hand. So it's so much quicker than having to throw your ingredients in one by one. If you can do this, if you're wanting to make multiples, that is. And what I'll also make as well, as I mentioned last episode, was the moonshine. So what I'm going to do, pick you back up for a moment. These, the sunshine and the moonshine lilies, don't have them next to each other, because if you have them next to each other, for some reason they contradict each other, and it's a pain in the backside. So it's always better to just have them diagonal. And then what I do is I fill in the gaps with the moonshine. Is it moon? Moon. Yes. So moonlight lily. So that is 3 red and 1 white. So again, I'm just going to get some of these, and then I'm going to want 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, yeah, I'm only going to do 4 because there's only 4 gaps. Makes sense. And then I want 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. So in the water goes. 1, 2, 3, 1. So that's going to make a moonlight lily. Again. Oh no, I didn't want to do that. Ah, silly woman. Now I've knocked all my flowers off. Ah, one thing as well, with the sunshine lilies and the moonlight lilies, they do eventually, over time, go. So they just expire, they disappear. You know, they don't last very long. And then 1, 2, 3. Oh, I could have just right clicked, but there we are. So put P on there, and I've got this as well. I didn't show you this. This is a controller. So this attached to all these controls them. So all I need to do, if I've got loads of stuff in my inventories that I want to put into these drawers, I just right click on the controller and it takes it out of my inventory and puts it where it's supposed to be in the drawer. So anyway, let's get back to these. That's the reason when you pick them back up, they don't stack, because they do, as I say, degrade, that's the word, after a little while. So see what I've done there. So I've got the 5 lilies in diagonals and then the moonlight lilies just in there. Now again, just double checking to make sure, yeah, they're all attached to the mana spreader. And these that I knocked out. So yeah, so as you can see on the mana spreader, the green bar is going up because the moonlight lilies are doing their job, because it's night time. So this will eventually go up. Again, it's not a lot of mana, so you would want a better setup of things like these. So another one that we have is the stone seer flower. But for this one, you need runes. Now that's a bit, oh, and you also need a Gaia spirit. Now to get a Gaia spirit, you actually need to defeat the Gaia boss. Now, that's further on down here. I'm nowhere near that. I'm not even going to attempt it. The Tinkle flower, again, I think you need a rune of earth and some spirit fragments, which we could do pretty shortly, but I can't do that just yet. Now this one, the bloody enchantress, the stone easier, sorry, if you put cobblestone or stone next to it, like I did with the endo flames with the coal, it would take that and take the cobblestone or stone and obviously generate mana from that. The tinkle flower is really good. If you run around, it creates mana from your movement. So that's another thing. If you're going backwards and forwards and all that, you're going to be making round these, so it's going to be making mana all the time. So that's a pretty good one to have. The bloody enchantress, yeah, exactly what it says here, allows you to generate mana using life points. So if you stand next to the bloody enchantress, it will kill you and then create mana. So one other way you could do is, because I think Ender IO's in here, which, oops, spell it correctly, you can actually create your own monster spawner, a stabilized monster spawner. So there is a way of doing it. You've got powered spawners here. So you could create a powered spawner. There we go. You do need the head and all that, but going into Ender IO, it's quite complex. But we will get there. You can combine it with a broken spawner in an anvil, and you can create a powered spawner, which again you pop it down. You put a spawn egg, whether you in there. I think you can create spawn eggs in here. There we go. Altar of birthing, things like that. You can actually get spawn eggs, which we put in the spawner. We'll obviously spawn the items. If you surround that with bloody enchantresses, as soon as the mob or whatever spawns, the life points go into the bloody enchantress, which then create the mana. But we're too far away for that at the moment. So this is what we've got. This is our little setup here with our sunshine lilies and moonlight lilies. So let's have a look at the quest book. So we can't do that yet, and Spark, we don't really need them yet, so we'll get to that in a minute. So we're coming down to here. Now it's asking us to make mana diamonds, mana steel and mana powder. Now you need more mana than this to do that. So what I might have to do, how did I make the coal again? Coal. Block of coal, that was, with that, with wood. Okay, so what I could do, ever so quickly, I've got 3. Let's have a look. Oh, I need wood as well. Wood, wood, wood. How much wood? Wood. There we go. So, and it was Shard of the Soil of Fire. So I'm going to pop these down like that. Shard of the Soil of Fire. And I've got my heavy core stabilizer here. Pop that down. It's not going to pop back off. So I could literally walk away and not worry about it. And what I'm going to do while I'm here, use my vein miner. I was going to say that didn't work. And there we go. And, oh, no. I didn't mean to do that. How did we do? Oh, no. I'm such a dimbat. I can't believe I did that. Ugh, what is wrong with me today? Excuse me? In the middle of something here? Well, that goes down there. Can I put no? Of course not. It needs to be a grass block. So, stop looking at me. There. Got it in the end. Took a while. And there we have our coal. Perfecto. Let's mine this. Get rid of you because I don't need you anymore. And what I'm going to do, something a little bit tricky, is I'm going to set up kind of like a dispensing way that every now and again something drops coal for these to eat. Yeah, I eventually could make it bigger. I'm going to move you because you're out of space. So I can eventually put more down or whatever and make it a little bit bigger. But I'm essentially going to have a chest full of coal that goes into a dropper that then goes into a Botania crate that when with redstone that leads down to a pressure plate, it will drop coal onto the pressure plate for these to suck up. When there's no coal on that pressure plate, the redstone will go off, which will then cause the crate to drop another. It sounds complicated, but it's not. So what I need to do is make an open crate. This is it, Botania, and all it is living wood planks, not wood. This is just living wood. If I put that into a crafting table, that creates living wood planks. So I just need a couple of these, and there's my crafting table, and I'm just going to do that, which creates an open crate. Yay! Now I need a chest, so I really need to consider getting some more wood. It's just a pain in the backside to keep mining. See, if there was like forestry and that in here, I mean, I could use my essences, but that's just a waste. I mean, that's dark oak. No, I'm not going to bother because it's just... Oh, I've got enough though, haven't I? Yeah. So that just makes oak wood. There we go. I've just made a bunch of oak wood. I've wasted majority of these. So, no, like that. Makes oak wood. There. So, I'm going to make 2 chests. And I'm going to get my iron. And I'm going to make a hopper. So I've got my chest, I've got my hopper, I've got my open crate. I need a pressure plate. And, oh, that don't go in food. Only a little bit of redstone. redstone. It's just one thing after another, isn't it, really? I've got no redstone in there, have I? I'm going to have to get a bit of redstone. Oh, dearie, 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 dearie. It just seems like I haven't got anything. There we go, rock core. So it was stone, pressure plates, and heavy ingot. So I've got the pressure plates, I've got the stone, and the heavy ingot. There we go. Oh, there we go. So it was that, that, no, and like that. So I can pop that back. Doo-doop. I'm going to pop this wood in there as well. I'm not going to, she says she's not going to fanny around, but there she spends a bit of time doing it. Well, so for the redstone, no, that's, pushing R sorts your inventory. So I need netherrack and the shard of the morning star. So netherrack, one netherrack will do. Someone's just pooped out an egg. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Shard of morning star. There, shard of morning star. And there we go. So we need this redstone. This redstone's really important. I literally cannot do this without this redstone. It is a bit of a fiddly thing, but once you get used to it, there we go. See, that's one good thing. It's nice and quick. There we go. So I'm going to pop that back in there, and I am going to get some wood. I might need that in a second. So what I'm going to do is I am going to have the pressure plate here, then get rid of you a second. I'm going to, I might be doing this completely wrong, so I need, come on, there we go, the crate there, use the right tool, might help, that on top there, and then that on top there. Now I need to lead this redstone. How am I going to do this now? Because I need, if I do that, then that, that looks about right. So what I'm going to do, hopefully this just don't, oh, magic pouch, put you up there, because you're just going to pick everything up that falls. So there we go. So that's, see, it's gone, the redstone went off, so it sent another one out. So that is a constantly supply, this is constantly supplying these endo flames with mana, which in turn will fill this up, which in turn will fill this up. It's not a lot, so what I might do is spend a bit of time between episodes just getting a lot more coal from the core room recipes and popping it in there, and also I will make some more endo flames. So, but anyway guys, listen, that's the end of this episode. Next time we'll look a bit more into gathering some more mana and all the items that you can build from it, all the weapons and the armor and things like that. So, but in the meantime guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye!